guys, so today I have a nail polish haul for you. I've been collecting things for the past month and a half or so, 2 months maybe, and finally decided to sit down and do a haul. So I will get right into it. The first one that I picked up is a new polish from Floss Gloss. This is called Maliboob Job. This is a neon pink, which was actually pretty decently opaque. It wasn't the best neon pink that I've ever used, but it was pretty good. 2 to 3 coats. It can get a little thick and kind of ridgy if you don't wait long enough between your coats, so be really careful to make sure that it's completely dry. But I actually liked this one a lot. Floss Gloss always gets me. They have the cutest bottles, and even though they're really tiny, but you're paying like $8 for a smaller bottle, the packaging gets me. I have pretty much all of their like lighter pastel creams and their brighter colors, and I just wanted to have the latest edition to add to my collection, so I picked that one up. I will link all the websites down below. Next, I have 2 from Enchanted Polish. I have always wanted to try this brand. They're stupidly expensive. There's a lot of stupid expensive in this video. Something that I've wanted to try for a while. I managed to stumble upon their site during a restock when everything was not sold out yet. So I picked up Time Traveler, which is kind of a greeny blue duochrome holographic. This was actually a pretty good formula, opaque in 2 coats. I found it a little bit thick, and I like thick formulas, but I found this like almost a little bit too thick. And the other one that I picked up was pretty much the same consistency. Not so thick that it was hard to work with, but just like, this is kind of thick. I'm excited I got to add some to my collection though. The other one was the Mystery Polish. This is called Space Ghost, and this is a deep blue jelly base with silver holographic micro glitter in it. This felt very, very Starry Starry Night to me, especially after all the hubbub about the new/old version of Starry Starry Night. I thought that was interesting that this ended up being the mystery polish. Next, I have 4 polishes. These were all part of the Holo Hookup box for February, I believe. This is the second Holo Hookup box that I picked up. I did order the March one, so I'll have that pretty soon, but it's basically Different Dimension, Glisten and Glow, and Cupcake Polish all get together. They make a Holo polish every month, and then the 4th polish in the box is by a guest contributor, and you pay for all 4. Well, I think it's like $40 for the 4 polishes, and there's a different theme every month. So the guest maker in February's box was Takko Lacquer, which I have never tried before. This is Water Elements. It is like a light blue holographic with a strong gold shimmer to it. Almost looks like it has like some little flakies or a little holographic something. Super, super gorgeous polish. Formula was really good too. I've never tried this brand before, so I was really excited about that. And then the 3 brands that are always in the Holo Hookup box are Different Dimension. 4 Elements or whatever was the theme for this box. So this is a kind of darker brownie gold holographic. This looks like it has some holographic glitter or maybe holographic flakies in there as well. The next polish is from Cupcake Polish, and this is Air. And this is a kind of like cornflower blue holographic with a pink shimmer to it. And the last one is from Glisten and Glow. This is Fire, and this is a very pinky red holographic with what I believe is some red holographic micro glitter in it. So I will link that website down below. They generally have them open for pre-order. Then when the pre-order closes, you're done, and eventually your box will ship. But I actually really like these. Like I said, this is the second one I picked up, and I did order the March one as well. So before I get into the stupidly expensive polishes that I picked up, I did want to mention these. This is the Pipe Dream Polish Street Carnival Collection. I never in my wildest dreams thought I was going to get my hands on this. This was the last restock that they're going to have of this collection. I have the A Night in Vegas collection creams, which are the polishes that were pretty much impossible to get after a little while because they were so incredibly good for water marbling and everybody wanted them, and you had the full rainbow of colors, and they are really, really good for water marbling. But the Street Carnival collection was kind of the extra creams that came out sometime last year, and they sold out right away. I wasn't ever able to get them, and then I heard that there was going to be one final restock. I totally gave up even being able to get these because it was the last restock and I knew I wasn't going to be able to fight for it, and they stopped announcing the restocks, so you just had to like randomly happen on the site at the right time. Well, one of my friends actually texted me when these went live, and I was able to pick them all up. I didn't think I was going to get these at all because they're discontinued now, and this was the last chance to get them, but I managed to pick them up. I haven't used these, haven't water marbled with these, but I've heard they're pretty much the same as the A Night in Vegas creams, just different colors. Masquerader is the hot pink. Rhythm is this kind of like macaroni and cheese orange color. I have seen a lot of water marbles with all of these colors together, and they look really good together as well. Harlequin is the purple. Tabanca is this kind of in between mint and grass green. And then Celebration is the blue. So, really, really excited about those. Didn't think I was going to be able to get them. So now we're going to move into these stupidly expensive polishes that I purchased. I have been wanting to try Smith & Cult nail polishes for a while. The bottles, the packaging is really, really adorable, and I've heard some good things about them. Haven't seen a ton. So I thought I'd try them out myself. Cut the Mullet, which is this kind of robin's egg blue color, and the caps do remove. I will say this right here is kind of small and hard to hold. I mean, obviously it's better than having to hold this, but it was a little bit difficult, but the formulas were really, really good. This one was opaque in 2 coats. Plastic Beach was the Coral Cream, also opaque in 2 coats. And the last one is Check the Rhyme, which is a kind of dustier purple. This one, the caps all have these like on-purpose decorative dents in them. On 2 sides. This one was like totally smashed. It looks like it got like caved in at the bottom. There's a big crease, there's an extra dent, and so it doesn't sit like it'll fall off. Of course it won't now, but it's pretty loose on there. It doesn't hang on like the other 2 do. So at $18 a polish, that was a little disappointing, but I mean, that kind of stuff happens, I guess. So that is the last one that I picked up. The last 2 polishes are so incredibly ridiculous. Like, I still don't understand why I did this. One of them you'll understand. It was a pretty decent deal. The other one is just something I've been wanting for a really long time. So, I did this. I picked this up. I had a gift card from Sephora for $25, and so it was half the price of the Louboutin nail polish. It's the only one I was really interested in just for like collector's decorative sake. This is a $50 nail polish. It was a really big deal a while back. I didn't pick it up then. Finally decided I wanted to pick it up now. The color is gorgeous. I don't really like reds, but I did wear this on Valentine's Day just because I wanted to wear it. It covers completely in 1 coat, but in certain lights I could still see my nail line, so I probably should have done 2. This, I've heard some people say that it makes it really easy to apply because of the weight and the size. I actually found it harder to apply with this. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to using a normal nail polish bottle, my hand just wasn't acclimated to this large shape. I did find it a little bit more difficult to use, but I really am happy that I finally picked this up. Like I said, I've been wanting it forever. Decided to just use my gift card because I don't really buy a lot of makeup anymore, and so picked it up. Like I said, I'm not really interested in any of the other colors that are in the line because those are also $50. I feel like this one, I mean, it being a designer brand, this being $50 is kind of justified, but then like every other polish being $50, I feel like the other ones should be a little bit cheaper, and then this one could go ahead and be $50, but it's the only one I will ever pick up, I can promise you that. The last thing that I picked up was a total impulse buy. I was wandering around eBay looking for a bottle of Essie's Funky Limelight. Just because it's one of those things on my lemming list. If I can find it online, I'm probably going to get it. And I happened across a seller that had a bottle of Clarins 230 for $25, which, if you guys know about this polish, it generally goes for a lot more than that on eBay. You know, like between $75 and over $100, and it was $25. And so I picked it up, I ordered it, and then once it came in the mail, I realized, you know what, this could be fake. And it didn't. It was like late night. I've told you guys before, I tend to spend more money than I should when I'm like trolling around the internet at night because I stay up later than I should. And so it didn't occur to me until it came that it could very well be fake. I did a lot of research online. I didn't find anything online about anybody saying they had a fake bottle except for one person, and their bottle had been diluted with like a flaky. It was really, really obvious to tell the difference, and I compared mine to all the pictures I could find online, and as far as I know, it is a legitimate bottle of Clarins 230. So hopefully I didn't pay $25 for a fake polish, but I was really excited about this. This is one of those like super coveted, everybody wants it kind of polishes. I layered this one over China Glaze Manhunt. I tried to kind of replicate what I had seen it swatched over in pictures because it is very, very sheer on its own. You wouldn't want to build it up on its own. So layering it over like a royal blue is what I found I liked the most in all the pictures that I had seen. A lot of people had used Revlon's Royal, which I just destashed, and now I'm like really kicking myself for destashing it because I would have worn it like exclusively as an undie for this polish. But I did put it over China Glaze Manhunt, and it didn't turn out terrible. So yes, I did buy this. So that is the haul. I will link all the indie sellers down below where you guys can check those out. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later.